Greetings, greetings. This is Iyanda Siraj, the eclectic high priestess. I hope that I am finding you well and in good spirits. It is my divine pleasure to be sharing this space with you. If you are returning, thank you so much for your continued support. Okay. If you are new, then I hope that these messages find you well. And if they do and they resonate, I hope that you will find it in your soul to like and comment below so that I know the messages are getting to who they need to get to. All right, so we're going to be doing a check-in for the divine masculine, divine feminine, just checking to see the current energies and what spirit needs you to know about the connection right now. So let's get to it. Spirit, what messages? Oh no, hold on, wait. Whew, honorable ancestors, angels, Holy Spirit, thank you so much for allowing us to share this space. Thank you so much for the healing that is taking place in our hearts. Thank you for helping us to ascend and transcend lower vibrational behaviors and patterning that inhibit us from experiencing unconditional love and truth. Thank you so much for being our guide on this path with our divine counterparts. Thank you for bringing peace and clarity to our personal journeys, allowing us to be receptive to one another and union. Ashe. So here we go. Come on, Spirit. We have wedding. This situation involves marriage, okay? Healing family issues, your love life benefits as you forgive your parents, okay? And one more card, Spirit, for what message you have for the DFs, and religious factors. Your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. Okay, so I get the feeling that there is a this connection is not a formed connection, but a perceived connection, like something that has definitely been thought about. It does feel like maybe you guys are in communication with this person. Excuse me. But maybe it's not known how deep the feelings are. Maybe there is a certain, there's a lot of care and strategy that has to be used in the situation because of maybe the belief systems or the maybe acceptance or non-acceptance from family or friends. I do get a general overall energy, though, that this is definitely something that could lead to marriage. However, there is I'm hearing that Bible verse where it talks about the man leaving his family, leaving his father's home and cleaving to his new partner. So I do get the feeling of that, like stepping outside of what's been traditionally accepted in the family. Now this could be like interracial type of relationship, but in general, this really feels like just different beliefs, okay? Different ways of life, okay? Coming together. And there is definitely an energy of like angelic guidance here. There's something about like I'm not sure which belief systems this is in, but there is some systems that believe that like a man shouldn't marry a woman who already has children, because I'm picking that up here, having different ideas about things like that. Or even just like virgin, like sexuality and sensuality being something that is seen as a no-no, okay? so I'm picking up on a vibe of like literally a masculine being nervous about his choice that his heart would choose, because of what would be accepted, or how would my family accept this, okay? Because I do feel like, this masculine has a healthy view on the fact that masculine or feminine, but it does picking up as masculine energy. This man or this masculine does understand that by no means is he going to come forward towards the DF and ask her to be something different than she is, because he's fallen for who she is. And so he is mature enough to have that understanding. It feels like that, I have to be willing to literally take this risk. If I'm going to have her, I can't ask her to be something other than she is. And I say her, and I mean no disrespect, but that's to the feminine, okay? So let's see how you're showing up, VF, how you would be showing up prepare for change. Okay, so it looks like this person might be moving towards you. So you could feel this shift happening, and maybe you don't. I get a feeling that you really don't know, like you don't really know how this is coming towards you. Okay, so I do also feel this sense of tradition is showing up here because, you know, in some systems, you know, marriage would come like first, like not, you know, maybe you would meet them, but it's like there wouldn't be a long extended dating period or anything like that. So this is something that I'm picking up on. So you're being asked to prepare for change, to lift any limiting thoughts when it comes to like to those systems or those procedural type of courtships and things like that. Excuse me, y'all. um, so telling you, spirit is telling you to check in and balance those concepts out for yourself. Make sure that you don't limit what they're bringing to you by time or you know, butterflies in your stomach. Spiritual and enlightenment. Yeah, they're asking you to have a higher view on the situation. Renewed faith is at the bottom. Asking you to have a higher view of this situation. You actually are in a good energy. It seems like you are prepared for this change, this new thing. I feel like it could be a leap. Definitely seems some type of leap of faith here. But you're going to be prepared for it, and you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready to take the leap. Now let's look at this person, beginning and fresh starts. Yeah, this person is there's something about differences in beliefs. This person is accepting of whatever it is that you believe, even though they believe something different, and they don't necessarily believe what you believe, but they're okay with you believing it. Okay. So that's definitely a cool energy to be in. Very accepting. Says your love life is influenced by your religious upbringing and spiritual path. I don't think it's a negative here. I think they're just more just a concern about kind of like, you know, I don't even say that they're scared that they won't be accepted. It's more so like they just don't want you to feel attacked or feel uncomfortable because they know the climate that they live in. They know the climate that their parents or their family, they know what that is like. So this person is more like generally concerned about like just you being comfortable, kind of. That's beautiful. I think that's why, you know, I think for you in this reading, if you are resonating with this, it feels like you have gone through a period of having to really accept who you are, accept your own spiritual walk and your own path. And part of the reason you had to do that is because there might be a sense of kind of like that in the future where you kind of have to be able to stand on your own 2 feet and know who you are. It does feel like this masculine energy is mature. They'll have your back. It's not like they're going to just let people come at you, but they also have respect for, you know, what their family believes in too. So there's definitely going to be a fine line that you guys are walking, but I feel like you guys are going to be on one accord, and you're going to feel supported, which is going to allow you to really stand true in who you are. You're not going to have to fight and prove any points with anyone. If you have conversations, that'll be your choice, right? But I do get the feeling that you're going to be defended, and whatever. Honestly feel like this is like somebody, this person is going to be setting a tone. They're going to set the tone in the very beginning, and they're going to always have your back if anybody kind of like steps outside of those guidelines, or you know what I mean? They're going to have your back. This person got beginning and fresh start, patience and progress, and success and perseverance. Yeah. So I do, like I said, I think they're going to have your back, and patience. I feel like they're realizing that it may take some time for their family or you to be able to come into like this understanding or this perfect balance, but they're willing to take this chance. Okay. And then we have the soulmate card at the bottom. Guys, remember there's only 4 of those cards in this whole deck, and you guys got one. So this does mean to me that you are connecting with a high level soulmate. Okay. Again, this person is coming in to help you, not to help you, but almost like as a deserving, balanced partner, because you've defended yourself, because you've stood up for yourself, because you've drawn the line in the sand for other people. You set those boundaries, and now this person is going to mirror you in that energy where you're going to be able to be in this partnership, and the respect and the honor that you give yourself is going to be mirrored in this person and in the people in your environment. They're going to have to come around to it. They're going to have to come around to it, but it feels like that's what's going to happen here. All right. I'm also hearing that you're going to be a catalyst for change in this family over time. Okay. All right. Over time, you're going to be a catalyst for change in this family. Not just you alone, but you and this person, but you are the outside, you're the different party, right? In this situation. And so that's why I say you're going to be giving people a new light on something, or new eyes on something, new perspectives, right? Okay, let's put the energy between you, some more energy between you guys. This person is asking you for a date or going to be conversing with you soon. We have the coffee cup here. Meeting and conversing, savoring the moment, feeling uplifted in friendship. I'm hearing too, this person could travel to you, or they could already be in your local area and then want to meet up with you. So if you've only been talking on the phone, then that feels like this person is going to show up. See, sudden change, shocking news, surprise, epiphany, upheaval, and transformation. Yeah. So it feels like between you two, this person may want to meet up. It could be a surprise to you, just out of nowhere. They want to meet up. But when we're talking about this dynamic and what it's ushering in for not only your connection, but also the families involved, there's definitely a big change. Okay, there's a big change. And I also feel too, there might be some secrecy element to this. If this person felt like it's best for them to make the decision first and then just tell everybody, hey, I did this thing, then that's likely how this is playing out, which I feel like it's kind of romantic, honestly. I'm not against that kind of thing, right? Y'all tell me how y'all feel about it. Like if somebody just showed up and was like, I know we've only talked for this long, or we've had limited conversation, but this is how I really feel about you and I want to marry you. Like, how would you respond? Like, let me know in the comments below. Like, how would you feel about that? Let's see. So the sword and the rose, clarity, truth, revelation, solidarity, force, honor, protection, and power. Okay. Yeah, I love this. So definitely this, I said there was some angelic guidance and support here. So definitely spirit is protecting this union. I say guiding it and protecting it. Okay. Offering truth to everybody involved. I've also heard letting everybody be heard. Okay. So that's going to be significant. Letting everybody be heard or letting everybody be represented. So let's get some initials and some charms here for you guys. That's a lot. Dang. All right. So we got inspire, beautiful. We have an elephant. We have the letter A, the letter R, and the number 5. I guess I can get another one. Okay. I'm hearing Raphael, Archangel Raphael. Could be supportive. Elohim is showing up. I don't know why all these E's, just first thing was Elohim. Okay, so there's definitely a sense of like protection around this union. Okay, I feel like there's many ancestors from different backgrounds, like in a circle, like, yeah, this is the perfect thing to happen. So there's like this collaboration element when it comes to the spirit guides. I'm seeing names that end in Ari. Okay, so like Aree, like like what's the dude's name? Safari, or like, okay, I wish I could show y'all, but it's Aree is the sound, Ari. And I'm hearing Arab too, so there could be like Arab background or some type of in that area. Okay, let's see what this paper says. We have jealousy and we have helplessness. I'm hearing so for this, okay, wow, inspire and beautiful. Okay, so there's something here about, on one end, there is going to be a sense of inspiration about whatever this leap of faith, this new thing that you guys are going to be doing in the eyes of your families or your friends, or your communities. But it's going to spark a sense of envy or jealousy about things that you really can't help. Okay, so for instance, if you're bringing someone in and they just like ridiculously beautiful, right? The women or the men around you may feel a bit intimidated. Okay, and I feel like the helplessness, energy is not speaking about helplessness, but it's talking about there's really nothing that can be done about it other than maintain proper boundaries and let those people deal with whatever feelings they need to deal with. Okay, so there is a something there about that. Both of those came out. Okay, can we get just a little bit more? I know I threw them back, but dang. We have miracle. So yeah, there's definitely a surprise element there when we talk about miracle. We have another angel showing up to validate or confirm that it's the ancestors and the angels. With the elephant, that's the ancestors for me. Okay, trust. And we have like a heart type of locket thing. Now, what other letters? S, I. I just heard Sarif. There's a lot of energy about like a Middle Eastern name, Middle Eastern name. Okay, 2T. What else? Subtract and minus. Okay, so someone's doing some planning right now. There's missing pieces to the plan, or the way they see it, there's missing missing pieces to the plan. I'm seeing the word tree, so I'm seeing family tree. This person wants to have children, and they're ready like to have children now. I'm seeing IT. This person could work in IT or photography. What else? Yeah, photography, like set design, like production and stuff like that. This person could be tied to that somehow. I'm definitely getting a lot of Middle Eastern names because I just heard Saeed. So there's a lot of Middle Eastern names. This is why the whole this is a modesty and expression element is a big deal here, because it is going to bring up a sense of like jealousy from older, like the elders. I didn't get to enjoy my life, and they're going to have memories of that girl or that guy that was, forbidden. They're going to have all these things come up for them as well. So just try to be patient with everybody involved, right? Try to be patient with everybody involved. The numbers 5, 1, and 2 are here. Yeah, I just so satire too. So there's something here about kind of like cultural perspectives of another culture. Like, how like Jews were painted a certain way, and African Americans were painted a certain way. So there's something about satire when it comes to how this person's family or friends would view you, because they may have an image or may have like a perspective about, I don't know, about American men, about American women, or whatever. Oh, witches or whatever. I don't know what it is for y'all, but it does feel like there's definitely a sense of satire, and over time that will be able to fall away as everybody in the situation is able to experience something that is very different than what they expected. Okay. All right, let's see what Spirit has to say to us about this connection. Spirit, what do you want us to know here? What else do you want to add? Experience. Yep. Expectations, visionary. Okay, so yeah, so there's I definitely feel like this experience is going to be unique. Okay, it's going to be a unique experience, but it's going to meet the expectations that both of you have. So for instance, this person who's definitely been over here maybe holding their feelings back, they've had a vision of this situation for some time, because I feel like one person is more aware, like one person feels more or is more like thought about this relationship more than the other. I don't feel like this is some people who have already like discussed being in a relationship. Like this honestly feels like people who have just had like minimal communication even, or interaction. So it's going to seem kind of weird, but let's go ahead. Let's see. Experience and expectations. So yes. The answer is yes. Okay. So, okay. Okay. Yeah, I'm just hearing the ancestors and the angels say this is going to be quite the experience, but the outcome is going to meet your expectations, right? Both of you have high hopes for your next relationship. Create your own table. That's basically you guys having to step apart perhaps, to reach your full potential as a couple, or to give it the proper space it needs to grow, to have the ability to be able to work through it together without too many influences. So with Create Your Own Table, this person definitely knows from past experiences, probably both of you know that you're going to have to create safe space for this relationship in order for it to grow. We have expectations, potential. So this says you have a vision, and there's definitely an element about making sure that you guys remember. I said something about this person over here feeling too like, if there's any type of reliance or any obligation to the family, then they're going to have to break away from that and allow and put their obligation or their alliance is going to be with this union. Age, so there's definitely okay, so there may be an age difference in general, but I feel like this is speaking to more about tradition and what the ancestors or what traditionally is done. Okay, the word no, it just popped out. So let me see. Is that not what's being said here? What are you saying about age? Pisces. Oh, okay. Well, and kind of. It's talking about new ideals, new ideals, new concepts in love. Yeah, okay. Yeah, so it wasn't necessarily a no. Do feel like there could be a big sense of disagreement here, okay? So it's like proceed with caution, but don't back down. Okay. I'm also picking up too, whoever is the person who has the family, who might be in, kind of energy, opposing energy, is saying that you have to man, I'm hearing that you have to guard it. You have to guard it heavily. If I had one wish, so for somebody, this is a wish come true. But not even just that. If I had one wish, contracts, yeah. Someone may, I don't know. Okay, so this is picking up more energy, but this is someone else. Some contract that is unfinished, or some contract that they just came through that has to continue on. So there's something here about maybe a mistake made or something like that. Like, I wish that this was just a little different and we'd be able to push forward with no issue. But there is a contract that someone entered into that is going to affect the situation somehow. All right, and then flow. Okay, flow. And what else do we have here? Last messages for this group. Peep the incline. Okay, so yeah, I feel like the both of you will find that whatever you're working on individually, this union will bring more energy to it, will propel it forward. There's a collaboration on so many levels with this message here. Spirit is saying there's a collaboration on so many levels, working on family issues, creative expression out into the world, as well as spiritual work for the collective, I feel, as well. So there's definitely something about spiritual truths and spiritual lessons and teachings here being shared by this couple. Potential for loss. Yeah, about kind of like, I'm hearing the price of love or the cost of love, what love costs you. Okay. So yeah. But this is beautiful though, because it is a testament that people still do fight for love, that people still do work for it and want to work through it when there's hard things to work through. I'm having this thought of Married at First Sight. Even though some people look down on that show, and I think particularly it's abusive towards women, because it's just, anyway, it is. So we won't get into that right now. But that the show in general does give me this sense of people being willing to take risks for love, people being willing to try new things for the sake of love. And that is refreshing to me. Okay. So Spirit is definitely giving you all like a vote of confidence about this new change, this new experience, but also letting you know that it's not a particularly easy path. Okay. That there are contracts and things that you guys are going to work through together, and that there may also be something lingering somehow. And it could just be this family stuff. It could totally be the family stuff. That's not something that a person can work on by themselves. They can't change their parents, but you can decide to follow your own heart and let those choices that you make in pursuit of love be what changes people. Okay. All right. So that's all I have for you guys. Thank you guys so much for sharing this space. If you feel like this message resonated for you, then remember to like and comment below and let me know. For real, I want to know how y'all feel about them pop-up proposals or like out of the blue weddings and stuff. Let me know in the comments. If you are interested in a personal reading, then check out the description box. And yeah, peace.